Hey guys, it's Haley and welcome to another bookish video. Today we're going to be doing another little free library vlog where I go around and visit about a dozen little free libraries. I will show you everything that's in there. I will show you the books that I am gifting to these little free libraries, and we're just going to have a good little time. I also love walking around with my little audiobook. I love a hot girl audiobook walk. It is the perfect time of year for that. So I'm going to pick out a nonfiction, like a memoir or something, to pop in my ears as we go on our little free library journey today. And before we get into the walk, I do want to thank the very apt sponsor of today's video, which is Raycon. So Raycon is going to be helping me out with my little audiobook walk today. I have their new everyday earbuds, the E26s here, and I'm absolutely loving them. Since I got these earbuds, I've been using them every single day, whether I'm listening to music, watching a show on my laptop and I want like the audio in my ears, or my number one favorite thing, audiobooks. These earbuds have got you covered. I have the purple color and they're literally so cute. I have them in the Dreamy Clouds protective case and it came with a little carrying handle as well. I love slipping this on my keys or on my belt bag if I'm going on a walk. It's just super convenient. And these have a really great battery life. There's over 32 hours of charge on one singular charge, and then there are 8 hours of playtime per time that you put the earbuds in. It's the exact same audio quality as a ton of other premium brands, but for less than half the price. I was actually astounded how affordable these earbuds are, especially knowing that the quality is so good. They've quickly become my favorite earbuds, not only because of the sound quality and the noise cancellation. I love the noise cancellation, but also because of the way that they just fit in your ear. The gel tips are just so comfortable. I never have these falling out of my ear, and other earbuds that I've used, they fall out all the time, especially with my tragus piercing. Usually it's really hard to find earbuds that will not irritate this, but the Raycon ones, I'll show you, they literally just slip right in, stay in, they are not moving. These are also waterproof, which is great for wearing them at the pool or walking while it's raining, or even just like a super sweaty workout, which I love. So I will be using these on my audiobook walk today during the vlog. And if you want some for yourself, you can check out the link down below, get some money off with my link to Raycon. Thank you so much to Raycon for sponsoring this video. And now let's go ahead and get to our little free library walking adventure. I am not sure what happened to the audio on these clips. It's actually driving me nuts that you cannot hear what I'm saying. The audio is completely corrupted for just these couple intro clips that I filmed in the car here. But I'm basically just telling you that I picked out the RuPaul memoir, House of Hidden Meanings, to listen to while I walk around and visit the little free libraries. I had listened to 20% at this point, just driving in the car to get to the neighborhood where I wanted to see the libraries. And I really liked the first like 20-ish%. I love hearing more about queer icon RuPaul. We don't talk about the fracking, okay? We just enjoy Mama Ru's wisdom. So, period. And I'm putting on my little Raycons to go on my walk. Let's get started. We are coming up to our first little library here. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. It's green. Oh, we have a little box here. I think this is a geocache actually, which, did y'all ever go geocaching? In high school, I was very into that. We also have a few books. Okay, I am scared of that. We have Susan Mallory, Jennifer Weiner, The Summer Place. I actually have not read this one, and I would be interested in it. An American Marriage. I don't know what that is. This seems like some self-help stuff. Another self-help.
this I'm scared of, and this is like economics. Okay, so a lot of non-fiction here. I think I will put a fiction book in here. This was my last month's book club pick, and I didn't love it, but hopefully someone here will, and I bet it's better than The Praying Husband. Okay, so period. And you kind of just never know what you're gonna get at a little free library. That's why I think they're so fun to visit and see what's there, because what is that? Random weird nonfiction. Like, I never know. Sometimes it's a bunch of kids books, and sometimes they're like all new releases or like book of the month picks. So we will see what we got going. There's another one literally right up here. All right, we have another one here. I love the little ombre, what do you call that, roof? And the little flower handle. I think this one's so cute. And this one usually has some interesting stuff in it. We always have like children's books in the back. We have The Hornet's Spell by Rich Shapiro. Double E, don't know what that is. Okay, The Outsiders. Another kid's book, a Vince Flynn. I don't know what this is. Something about the family. Doesn't have a dust jacket. And a Richard Condon. So like very airport mystery children's books that is super on brand for this neighborhood. This one has a good mix, so I think I'm gonna leave it as is, but I just think this one is the cutest ever. There are so many bluebonnets just like naturally popping up. It's that time of year. If you don't know, the state flower for Texas is the bluebonnet. It's a wildflower. It's beautiful. I love to see them everywhere. All right, we have another cutie little library here. Let me open her up. This one is purple. Love that. Oh my God. Look at this. It's a guide to Greece, which is crazy because I'm actually going to be doing some solo travel in Greece later this year. Oh my God, this might actually be really interesting for me, but I've done so much research on the internet. I don't know how much it will help, but so weird. One of those synchronicity things that I'm like, I was meant to be at this little free library. Also, love is not the answer, which is giving fear yet again. Again, we're in Texas. A kid's book, The Future of No Work. Okay, like that. Looks like that one was from South by Southwest. These look like some more little kids books here. So I will put an adult fiction book in here for the girls. We have A Killing Cold. This is a new release from Kate Alice Marshall. It didn't work for me, but it's been getting good reviews, so I definitely have the unpopular opinion, and I hope someone will pick it up and love it. This one is so cute. It's big, it's red, looks like a barn. Let's open her up. I like when they're organized like this. Like this side has all the kids' books. And then look at all this stuff. Oh my gosh. There's so much in here. Okay, this, again, fearful. Little Lady Big Apple, love that. This looks like historical romance. We have Ender's Game. We have The Mystery of the Gospel. Interesting. Short fiction, that's cool. Things That Pass for Love, another story collection. Torch, don't know what that is. In here we have Sierra South, Pollyanna, Milk, Blood, Heat, another short story collection. This is so cool. There's so many of these. Easy Beauty by Chloe Cooper Jones. The Revisionist by Helen Schoolman. Oh my gosh, I just read a book by her that I really, really loved, so that's cool. Fast Food Nation, this seems like it's like a nutrition type of book. And some more here that I don't really know what they are. Down here we have more like hardcover. Snapdragon, this looks like a middle grade. Cantorus, I don't know what that is, but it's a novel and it's hardcover. It looks new. Oh my gosh, Richard Castle, Secret Sanction. Interesting, probably not for me, but a good mix in here. So I think this one's good. I'm not gonna leave one of mine in here because sometimes they're really struggling, but really cool to see that this one is totally full. Here we are at our next one, a good little mix it looks like in here. It is stuffed, so I'm definitely gonna leave this one as is, not fill it today, but it looks like a lot of like school materials for kids. And then there's some stuff for adults. Okay, a Michael Perry book, The American Crisis, Children Under Fire. So like a lot of stuff about education. The little black and white book of life. Okay, that is interesting. Curly Girl handbook, that is cute. The terrorists, like this is the standard mix I find. Usually, at least the ones around me, it's like half for kids, half like nonfiction and mystery for adults, but not like the mysteries that I've heard of most of the time. So that is this one. We are on to the next. We've arrived at our next one. I love that this one was painted by kids. Like this is so cute, and this one is full as well. Oh my goodness. This looks like mostly what I can see is like non-fiction kids books, which makes sense. Killing Jane by Stacey Green. This looks more like a thriller, maybe dark romance vibes. The Last Graduate, not sure what this is, but I think it's the second in a series. Sarah Dessen book. Vault of Dreamers. The Champion by Marie Lu. Boy in the Black Suit, and some more kids books. Then down here we have Alice Hoffman, The Rules of Magic. Just Mercy, Inside the Miracle. What's that? I don't know. Hypnobirthing. All right, girl, whatever you think. And more things in between. Oh my God, J. Asher What Light, which I actually do really like that book. Knick Knack Paddywhack. Girl, what is that? Why is this giving, this author's name is giving Katya's verse in Read You Wrote You, and that's crazy to me. Some Go Math and other school related stuff. So this one is also like super chock full. I'm not gonna leave one here either. Really glad that these are all pretty full, and some interesting stuff in here. Also, not sure what this is. Oh, they're palm seeds. Okay, well, if you want to plant a palm, I guess those are for you. And then there's another one literally right across the street. It's a little police box, which is such a cute little design. Let's see what's in here. Wow, this one is super, super full as well. And immediately we have stuff that I recognized. Deadly Education, Sarah Dessen, Dan Brown, The Da Vinci Code, more Dan Brown, Fates and Furies. This looks like a little cute novel here. Study in Charlotte, which I have read and I did enjoy. Another Sarah Dessen. This is a little YA fantasy moment in the Lunar Chronicles, which I started, I'm not gonna finish. Scat, which I think I've heard of that. Shatter Me, like this is the essential YA moment right here. Tell me 3 things, like this is like the girlies of the neighborhood, they need to show up here. And then the family ADHD solution. For the mentally ill girlies who are reading these books, you know, mom and dad can read that one. A Brandy Carlisle, okay. Baby-wise, see, there was a moment in time where there were so many baby books in this neighborhood, but this is a really interesting, like, YA coded one. I'm gonna leave this one as well because it's pretty full. Hopefully there are ones that I can bless here in a moment, but we will move on. Okay, this one is so cute. I think this one is new because I don't remember seeing it here before, but it is freaking adorable. I love the design of it. Let's open her up. This one also looks super full. Oh my gosh. Yeah, okay, another one with like a ton of YA, but also these look more adult. This Robert McKee, The Ministry of Time, the other March Sisters. What are these at the top here? Okay, this is definitely YA. Yeah, The Hate You Give, The Red Queen. Wow. There's a lot of YA. Six of Crows, Allie Raisman's book. This is such an interesting mix here. Wow. Lots of little ones in between as well. I'm also gonna leave this one alone because it is so full. I wonder if someone just recently went by and dropped off a ton of YA. Maybe like a girl going to college or something, but this one is my favorite one so far. It's so cute. All right, we are coming up to this little blue guy here. There seems to be quite a bit of YA. This looks like YA. This looks like YA. This might be manga. I don't know, but it's only at Target apparently. Rick Riordan book, so that's YA. And then we have this little Sword in the Storm book. Fear? Okay, Fear, Trump in the White House. Yeah, that pretty much captures it. It's fearful out here. And the last one we have is The Butterfly House by Katrine Engberg. Don't know what that is, but it is fiction. I think I will put one in here. I'm gonna drop off We Came to Welcome You by Vincent Torrado. Again, not a favorite of mine, but hopefully it works for someone else. And maybe there are some liberal woke people and they will enjoy the messaging in here. I enjoyed the messaging, just to make that clear, but the main character was absolutely insufferable and the story went nowhere, so that's just my take. I'm just gonna pause here on this bench so I can update you about House of Hidden Meeting. I keep calling it House of Hidden Meetings, like a mandatory meeting. It is not. It is House of Hidden Meanings. I'm about 20% of the way through. I've just been listening. By the way, these are literally so comfortable. I know these are the sponsor of today's video, but I genuinely love them. I love them more than my AirPods. As soon as I got them, I was like, yeah, you're my everyday earbuds. That's a very apt name. So I've just been listening to the audiobook. I'm 20% in, like I said. It is super interesting. I love when older people go to therapy and do the work because they have the generational knowledge. You know, they can see how systemic factors are embroiled in our blood and our DNA, how trauma literally passes through the generations and affects us. Even if you're older, like I definitely think therapy is so worth it. Like just hearing RuPaul's insights about how slavery concepts, like things that his ancestors learned from being slaves, have passed down, and he's directly experiencing them. He's like seen it move through his family. that is so interesting from just like a racial trauma lens, but also like looking at the familial factors. He talks a lot about his relationship with his father and growing up just like feeling like there was something wrong with him. It's really resonating, and it's really good. It's also just deeply interesting and funny because RuPaul is deeply interesting and funny to me, so I really like the way that he writes and he speaks. I'm really enjoying it, and I'm having just the best little walk, so let's keep it going. I was just coming up on my next one, and the cutest little family stopped to go look at it. They took some books, and I don't know what they took, but I really want to know because I'm nosy. But I love that other people are like looking at the libraries and using them. I love a community feel. This is so fun. So this one has a little bench by it, which is too cute, and it looks pretty full as well. Let's open her up. Oh my gosh, one of my favorite books of all time, We Were Liars. I hope a 17-year-old picks up this book and has the same breakdown that I had at 17 reading it. Also, Confessions of a Shopaholic, Ramona. Okay, so lots of YA. I Am Not Missing. It looks like a YA mystery. And down here we have some more kids books, as well as The Game of Lives. I don't know what that is, but maybe this one needs a book as well. So in this one, I'm gonna put This Girl's a Killer, which I actually do like the plot of this book. I thought it was plotted out really well, but yet again, the main character was just so insufferable. I don't want it on my shelves. I don't want to look at it. I don't want to think about her. She refers to herself in the third person way too often, but hopefully someone will like this more than I did. We are coming up on our next one here. There's also a dresser, if anybody wants a dresser. Oh my gosh, this one is so full. Wow. Oh my gosh, we got Greek myths. See, I feel like I'm supposed to be here. Okay, step families, little nonfiction. A lot of these like middle grade sports books by this guy. James Patterson, looks like it's for kids. Rick Riordan, Sea of Monsters, another like sports book. Okay, yeah, a sporty boy lives in the vicinity. Also, Diary of a Wimpy Kid back here. Yeah, y'all know that if you're real. And then a lot of just like these kind of books down here, middle grade. Another Lightning Thief, so big Rick Riordan fans. And this is like very middle school boy. We love to see it. I am not gonna put anything in here because I think this whole stack will collapse if I do. But another little interesting mix. I love seeing these. So let's head up one more before I head back home. This is our last stop of the day. Oh my gosh, what in the heck is in here? It looks like something that is not a book. Oh my god, it's a puzzle! A puzzle in a Shein bag. Wait, this is so me core. This is so me core. I am a puzzle in a Shein bag inside a little free library. Like, that is actually me. Okay, looks like down here there's again some kids books. Luann Rice, which is Summer Lights, which we're gonna put her up here so we can flip through. The True Meaning of Smek Day. Don't know what that is. The Enchanted April. That's giving the same vibes. Another like kids book. A Complete Guide to PR. and The Red Priest and Nina by Sarah Bruce Kelly. Honestly, don't know what that is. Oh my gosh, roll us under hear my cry. I literally read this book with like popcorn reading in middle school, and the school that I was at, they were like, okay, so we're gonna say like a really antiquated word in here, but it's fine because it's literature. And they would like popcorn read call on white kids to like do that. Literally so fucked up, but it's a good book though. So I hope some kids are reading it for school in a different type of way. And that is that on that. I'm going to head back to my car. We're gonna drive home. I will wrap up today's video, give you a little bit more about House of Hidden Meanings, and I'll see you there.
Hey guys, I am home from my little walk looking at the little free libraries around me, and I had so much fun gifting things to the little free libraries, just seeing what they had to offer. I love making these videos. I always have so much fun with them. Let me know down below if you have little free libraries in your area, and if you have like a similar selection, a lot of YA, a lot of like older paperback kind of things and nonfiction, or if you guys have something totally different. As far as the House of Hidden Meanings goes, I am halfway through. I only have a couple hours left in the audio at 2x speed, and I'm still really enjoying it. It's honestly great just getting more lore about Rue herself, because we see her in this very like polished, presented way in Drag Race episodes. Like obviously she's in hosting mode, but it's nice knowing like the man behind the makeup and his story and his trauma. And again, like I said in my update earlier, like the way that he's dealt with it is just so intentional and really beautiful. I really love this memoir. So at this point, halfway through, I would highly recommend it, but of course I will share with you my full thoughts in my April wrap up. So subscribe for that so you don't miss it. Thank you so much for watching this video and hanging out with me today. If you liked it and you had a good time with me, go ahead and give this video a like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Don't forget to go down below and check out Raycon. They are seriously my favorite earbuds and the best for a little audiobook walk. And of course, don't forget to go to therapy and read a book this week. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!